Delamex, $4 a bag. Kind of cute plant. Stump to get some designs on. Hey, buddy. These dogs are fierce. Fierce. Yeah. It's an outdoor shower. Work all day, you get pretty dirty on my feet. Not even that bad. Barbecue. Had some hamburgers last night. We'll do some weeding today. Gotta lock the gate. Dogs got out one time, I guess, and not too long ago, a couple days ago, killed a chihuahua in the first couple minutes of being out, trolling by a squatter family who lives in one of those houses. So this is an organic farm, which means no pesticides. Harvest about 150 pounds of lettuce a week, some basil and cilantro and stuff like that, some edible flowers, selling them to local restaurants and at a farmer's market, and of course some food co-ops. There's some bees over there. Go up and see them. Yeah. Some road stuff. We're about, I think we're probably in, Detroit proper right now. Detroit proper. Certainly within a couple miles, maybe less, of downtown Detroit with big buildings. Detroit's a big city, but it's pretty empty. You can buy a house here for a couple $1,000. Someone listed the other day for $1,500, 4-bedroom house. 4-bedroom house. Given it's probably a fixer-upper, but still standing. Got some plumbing. The hoses don't reach as far, so I was noticing the ground is pretty dry. Some water. So you don't get paid, really? Yeah, this kind of work. It's a place to sleep at night, get enough to eat. It's just really a pretty good, or whatever. Weeding, I got 2 hoses right here. This one's a collinear. That one's collinear. This one's just kind of clunky. Yeah, so you're not using pesticides, and it's more kind of labor intensive, but this kind of work, feels pretty good. This saves you money at the tanning salon and the gym. Maybe the psychiatrist too. But Detroit's pretty run down, I think. This kind of work would probably be even pretty good for a lot of people here, but you have this religion of capitalism, right, where you got goals, you got whatever else, things seem to have reason, and then capitalism fell in on Detroit. know, their religion was kind of uprooted. And God's pretty gone, right? So you get in this bad state, you just can't get out of it. I think Detroit's got a certain amount of freedom though too, right? Because you're not going to get, and there's other things for the police to worry about than, you know, what you're smoking or, you know, whatever else. Plus this freedom of being able to buy a house if you work hard enough, I guess. But kind of without religion to fuel the soul, and without sort of ability to have capitalism to fuel the soul. A lot of people, I think, left here not knowing what to do. Family of squatters right there in that house. But I would think labor-intensive work. And I have to say it's a communist ideology or something, though, right? I mean, I remember the story about sort of the fall of communism in this village, where this place in western China, they got these people, you know, the farmers are supposed, from this village, supposed to come up with a certain amount of crop every year. And so they do, but then that village decides that they're gonna divvy up the land, and you know, they're still gonna produce. Every farming family is, you know, still has to produce the amount that's needed, their own percentage of the amount that's needed. But anything extra that they produce is their own, right? And all of a sudden, the production rate in these places quadrupled or quintupled, and people were eating better, and probably, you know, felt like they had more ownership. Maybe felt like they had, you know, some freedom. I'm not sure what or if happiness is, if it doesn't involve some freedom. I'm not sure about happiness to begin with, though. I use this anecdote a lot, but Marina Abramovic talked in an interview once about how there were these monks in Tibet who'd build this hut under a waterfall, and they'd go sit there for like 3-4 years. You know, people bring them alms or whatever. They don't need much to live. They sit there for 3 or 4 years. And all of a sudden, when they got out, the world had kind of a new sense of quiet, right? Because that sound of the waterfall had been in their ears for all those years. There's something to be said for this kind of work, working for food or shelter or something, because working to make food or shelter, the return is pretty instantaneous, and you're able to have that peace with the rest of the world and get out of it or something. Anyway.